Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great. Today is Thursday, April 24th. Look, April's almost gone now. Wow. Just flying by. It'll be July 4th before you know it. Okay, currently it's 64 degrees. High today is 73. That's good and comfortable. 31% chance of rain and winds at 4 miles per hour right now. Okay. Today there will be a Kroger haul. It's not a real big haul, but we got some nice markdown items and a few other things. Kitty, what are you doing? She's back over there by the door. She does that all the time when I'm in here. She wants to go OUT, and she knows what that means when I say OUT. So hold on, I'm going to take her in there with Joy and Logan. Okay. Let's see now, where was I? Jokes of the day. They didn't send one today either. So I don't have a thought of the day today. Let's see what these jokes are like though. What did the thesaurus eat for breakfast? A synonym roll. Seems like I had something that was kind of like that. I think it was about the same. Maybe I've had that one before. Let's see. What do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork chop. What do you call a horse that lives next door? A neighbor. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. Have you ever, trying to think, have I ever seen a fish sneeze? I don't think so. Now catfish, they'll make like a grunting noise when you catch them. I don't know if all of them do or not. I remember some of them doing that though. Okay, what did the Dalmatians say after lunch? That hit the spot. Okay, what did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells. Okay, okay, what do you get when you cross a bear and a skunk? Winnie the Pooh. What do you call a snowman in the summer? A puddle. Remember what happened to Frosty? You know, Frosty melted like completely, but then was it the magic hat that brought it back? I can't remember exactly. Okay. Why did the banana go to the hospital? It wasn't peeling well. One more. Why do cows like to stay up late? They like to read the Moose paper. Okay. Now let me see if I can find the one I was at on. Come on. It's slow today. Well, okay, let's see if we can get to where I was on, where was it? Right down here. Okay, let's try this one. It says, okay, I gotta go to it. Okay, the rarest date of birth falls on what holiday in the U.S.? Columbus Day, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, Independence Day. The rarest date of birth. I don't know. Which one would it be? I mean, it could be any of them, really. How about, I've never really heard anybody say that their birthday was on Columbus Day. Maybe that's it. No, Christmas Day. You know, that would be kind of a bummer, though, if your birthday was on Christmas Day. The least common birthdays in the U.S., interestingly, all hover around major holidays. December 25, Christmas Day, is the least common birthday, while January 1, New Year's Day, is the second least common. Wow. December 24th, Christmas Eve, also makes as the third least common, while July 4th is the fourth least common. Wow, that's crazy. So I didn't get that, but I learned something. What empire held the diet of worms? Roman, Chinese, Persian, Greek. Diet of worms. I'd be pretty skinny then if that's what my diet was. I'm going to say, the Chinese. So many of them. No, Romans. Romans. Let's see what it says about this. Diet of Worms was a meeting of the Diet, assembly of the Holy Roman Empire held at Worms, Germany. Oh, it wasn't exactly like they eat the worms, I don't guess. Wow, okay. Something about in 1521 made famous by Martin Luther's appearance before it respond to charges of heresy. Okay. Wow, 2 wrong. Who served as the first Secretary General of the UN? Wow, these are some good questions. First Secretary General: Ban Ki-moon, Kofi Annan, Antonio Guterres, Trygve, Trygveli. I don't know any. I've never heard of any of these, I don't think. Secretary General. Let's go with Kofi. No. It's Trygve. Okay, next question. I don't know if I can even pronounce any more of that. Which actor plays the father in the film Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Steve Martin, Dana Carvey, Martin Short, Rick Moranis. I remember it. And then they had another one. I can't remember what something about shrunk something in the second one too, or like they got shrunk, not the kids, the parents. It's Rick, good old Rick. That was in. He was also in Ghostbusters. So yay, I got one right. Let's see what it says about the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is a 1989 American comic science fiction film. It is the first installment of a film franchise and serves for the directorial debut of Joe Johnston. In the film, a struggling inventor, Rick Moranis, accidentally shrinks his kids along with the neighbor's kids down to the size of a quarter-inch. It was pretty funny. Yep. Because the grass, the yard was like a jungle, to them. Which of these are not a filled pasta? Cappelletti, lasagna, tortellini, ravioli. Well, I've made lasagna and had lasagna. I think that's it. Because it's not filled. It's, how they look, the lasagna. Pasta. Right. So that's easy to figure out. What does the Latin motto of the United States Coast Guard mean? This will defend, always faithful, to liberate the oppressed, always ready. U.S. Coast Guard motto. Why don't they say what the motto is? The Latin motto. Wow. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this will defend. No, it's always ready. That was my second choice, actually. But I thought it sounded more like this will defend. Semper Paratus is the well-known motto of the U.S. Coast Guard. Well, no, I've never heard of it. Although its origin as a motto for the Coast Guard has been elusive. Oh, come on. It's got a whole story about it. 2 right and 4 wrong. Okay, in total, how many properties does the company Six Flags operate? Yeah, these are some tough questions. I mean, how would you know? How would you know this one, really? I mean, unless you've studied trivia of Six Flags. They've got 27, 16, 10, 34. Wow. And even 10 is a lot. I'm going to go with mid-ground 16. Oh gosh, it's 27, y'all. Wow. Let's see what this says. The company operates 27 properties throughout North America, including theme parks, amusement parks, water parks, and a family entertainment center. In 2019, Six Flags properties hosted 32.8 million guests. It has properties in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Wow, that's something. Learning a lot today. Where are you most likely to find stalactites? Caves, jungles, deserts, forest. And they sound like some kind of an alien. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's what it kind of sounds like. So, but it is caves. And answer, please. Yes, caves. All right. I got 3 right and 5 wrong. So the best I can do is break even if I get the next 2 right. Who was the Greek goddess of victory? Artemis, Nike, Aphrodite, Rhea. Goddess of victory. Victory. I never heard of, I've heard of Aphrodite, but she's not, I don't think it's over victory. Nike, is that even one, or is that like the shoe? Artemis, goddess, that doesn't sound like a woman's name, so I'm going with Rhea. No, it is Nike. Wow. Let's see what this says. Nike in ancient Greek religion is the goddess of victory, the daughter of the giant Pallas and the infernal river Styx. As an attribute of Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Okay, one more. I'm really... Which of these is the tallest monument in the United States? Teardrop Memorial, Gateway Arch, Bunker Hill Monument, Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln Memorial's pretty tall. I mean, I've been there. The Gateway Arch we've talked about before, it's pretty tall too. So I think it's between those two, but the tallest. I'm gonna go with Gateway Arch. Yay, I got one. Let's see. The tallest monument in the United States is the Gateway Arch of Missouri, which stands proud at 630 feet. Wow, okay. Doesn't tell what any of the other ones are, what they are that they mentioned. Okay, I got 4 right and 6 wrong today. That's okay. I didn't know much about these subjects today, so now I do know. I learned quite a bit today, so I like that. I like a challenge. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Check out the Kroger haul later on today. Got some nice markdowns and another few deals, but we didn't buy a whole lot, thank goodness. Bye everybody, and God bless.